And the Toledo Roadrunners celebrate a major milestone this year, 50 years of racing together and having a lasting impact here in our community. Colleen Kopchak and Pete Bueller are here this afternoon to tell us about the club's history and what's ahead. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So 1976, this whole thing got started.
Right.
You've been in it, you were in it from almost the start. 1980.
46 years.
Wow. So how did this whole group get started?
It was a combination of the faculty at the University of Toledo and a bunch of local runners. And they used to run races back in the late 60s and in the 70s. Well, the local runners, they decided that they wanted to become part of the RRCA. The faculty members at UT didn't want anything to do with it, which was Simon and some of the other people. And that's when we developed into the Roadrunner Club.
Kind of started your own thing.
Absolutely.
From there. And, you know, decades later, the club has grown and evolved. You're doing some really interesting things these days, yeah?
Absolutely. We, as a club, we are obviously a nonprofit organization, and we actually help as much as we can when sponsoring people or other organizations as well. We put on a lot of events for members as well as non-members, and so it's exciting to see that people come out, and maybe like for me, I joined 15 years ago and just trying to get into that running type of stuff, and then just to be able to be a part of it and volunteer to help others has been great.
Yeah, a nice little community there.
Absolutely.
And when you joined, how have you seen things change over the last, few decades?
Back in my day of doing some pretty competitive running, I would say close to 70 to 75% of the runners were guys, and that means that 25 to 30% were women, and that might even be a little bit high.
Sure.
Where now it's totally turned opposite, and I would say now that women outnumber men probably from 65 to 35.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now we should say that now you don't necessarily have to be a runner to join, but still be able to enjoy the club no less, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. I no longer run, so I am the I'll say I'm the head walker volunteer, if you will, and I encourage all people to come out and walk. As long as you're moving and getting some type of activity in, that's great. That's what we want.
Just move your body and have that encouragement from other people there to go along with it. So you are going to celebrate 50 years this summer.
This summer,
with a pretty decent event, yeah.
Yes, yes. So this summer we will have an event. I mean, we're celebrating all year long, but we want to celebrate this summer at the end of July. So July 25th, we're going to have a day full of celebration where we start off in the morning with a run, and then that evening we'll have a dinner. And from people on we have a 50th anniversary committee. Pete's part of our committee. He's our, one of our historians as well. And we have collected so much archival, historical information that we think a lot of people will be excited just to see where the club has come from and where we are now, where we're continuing to move forward.
So you'll have that coming up in July. But if people are saying, well, I need to join the club now. Now you got me excited about it. Yeah. You've got a race coming up this weekend.
We do. We have the Great Scott this weekend out at Oak Openings. It's a training run. So basically the route is set up for like a 25K. You can also do, that's like a couple loops.
Sure.
Then we have, or whatever you need to do. Some people even just make it into a 5K, 3.1 type of thing. But yeah, that's what we have for Saturday. And then we also have a community event, which is called Running on Grounds. And we basically, our Running on Grounds is we kind of highlight our local coffee shops. And so
grounds, get it?
Grounds, running on grounds, yes. So we will basically, it's at Plate 21, and that's usually on Sunday mornings, that'll be at 9 o'clock. So if you don't want to train for Saturday, come out and maybe get a walk or run in and
dip your toe in a little bit.
Yeah. Absolutely.
On Sunday, that's happening. There's information on there as well. You're gathering all the details, all the archives. You're getting it all together for everybody by July, right? You're going to have it?
Absolutely.
Oh, I would think that, we've definitely been talking about a lot of different things. We've had a number of meetings already. Starting back about 5 months ago, 6 months ago. So we're pretty far along into it, and we all kind of know where our strengths are. And one of the things that they're going to be doing is they're going to have a walk of honor, and the walk of honor is going to basically the folks that have passed away that were
Sure.
big contributors
Sure.
to the Roadrunner Club.
Yep.
They're going to have signs made up, and it's a mile walk, and the people could stop and look and read about the people and the ones that actually are the pioneers
Yeah.
from the Toledo Roadrunner Club.
So a lot to celebrate
Absolutely.
coming up this summer.
Absolutely.
Folks, thank you so much for being here
Oh,
today.
thank
We
you.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thank
Yep.
you.